Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the graduation ceremony for the graduates of the Faculties of Engineering and Information Technology and Environmental Sciences. In a few minutes, the graduation ceremony will commence. The procession of dais and staff parties will enter. I will signal to you when you are to rise and remain standing until all members of the staged party are seated. May I take this opportunity to request that you turn off all mobile phones and pages, and may I also remind you that flash photography is prohibited within the auditorium. Ladies and gentlemen, the Acting Chancellor, Mr. Henry Smerdon, will now address us.
Mr. James Purtill, Director General, Environmental Protection Agency, Professor Glyn Davis, Vice-Chancellor, members of the Griffith University Council, distinguished guests, colleagues, graduands, ladies and gentlemen. It is the custom for Griffith University and its guests to gather and celebrate the conferral of academic awards on its graduates. On behalf of the Council of the University, I'm very pleased to extend a warm welcome to everyone present for this graduation ceremony. This occasion is particularly special for our students who this evening are graduating from the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology and the Faculty of Environmental Sciences. In the presence of family, friends, and representatives from the entire university community, their dedication and hard work are recognised and rewarded. I'm also privileged to extend a very warm welcome this evening to Mr. James Purtill, who is the Director General of the Queensland Environmental Protection Agency. James will deliver this evening's occasional address. I also want to especially welcome Professor Glyn Davis, who took up his appointment as Vice-Chancellor at the beginning of the year. Professor Davis is no stranger to Griffith, having been an esteemed member of staff since 1985. His tenure has been marked by several secondments to the Queensland Public Service, including most recently as Director General of the Department of Premier and Cabinet. Professor Davis, of course, succeeded Professor Roy Webb, who served with great distinction as Griffith University's Vice-Chancellor from 1985, and who provided outstanding leadership during periods of great change in the higher education sector. In recent times, higher education has been the subject of, at times, heated discussion and debate. While this discussion and debate generally acknowledges the importance of higher education to Australia's prosperity, the character of the modern sector, and in particular the range of university activities and capabilities, as well as the diversity of their purposes and their needs, is not always appreciated by policymakers. Too often we seem to face a one-size-fits-all syndrome, rather than taking appropriate account of newer, fast-growing institutions such as Griffith. The recent changes to arrangements governing the funding of research higher degrees has been a case in point. If Australia is to secure a strong, viable place for itself in the new global economy, the reality is that policymakers must have in place policy frameworks and funding regimes which are supportive of broad higher education aspirations and outcomes, and which recognise the diversity within the sector. However, it is fair to say that much has been achieved in the past 20 years. The Australian higher education sector has transformed from a somewhat elite to a much more egalitarian system. The numbers of universities and students have nearly doubled, and the sector has developed as a strongly performing export industry. Furthermore, much closer linkages have been developed between universities, industry and the community, which have played an important part in facilitating the rapid expansion of the sector. While we have much to be proud of, unfortunately Australia still has some way to go to match some other OECD countries which consider public outlays on higher education sectors that are broadly based and accessible to be a critical investment in their human capital. We must dismiss any notion that higher education outlays are a burdensome budget expense. The investment in higher education must be made, not only for our future, but the future of generations to come. It is an investment that must come not just from government, but from the business and community as well. For its part, Griffith University believes that it has an important role to play in shaping the future, and is committed to the enrichment of the Queensland, Australian and international communities through teaching and research. In keeping with this belief, Griffith is a strong supporter of the Queensland Government's Smart State initiatives and the Gold Coast City Council's Innovation City strategy. In less than 30 years, Griffith has grown from being one of the smallest public universities into a multi-campus, learner-centred research institution spanning the Brisbane and Gold Coast region. Our university is currently the 9th largest Australian university, with approximately 26,000 students. It is poised to establish itself among the top 10 research institutions in Australia. It hosts some 50 research units and ranks 8th nationally for research income from industry. Moreover, Griffith is one of the most active universities in the Cooperative Research Centre program, being a participant in 11 of these centres. As a teaching institution, Griffith aspires to prepare graduates committed to civic responsibility, who are professionally able and who combine technical knowledge with broad skills in analysis, problem solving, communication and teamwork. Our university was founded on innovative teaching methods and has maintained a strong commitment to innovation and creativity. Visit one of the 11 flexible learning centres in operation across the university, and you can see how Griffith's innovative web-based course material enriches our traditional face-to-face teaching. Ultimately, Griffith plans to have 13 such learning centres operating across its campuses, and with all of its courses available in flexible mode. Griffith University is firmly committed to equity and social justice. 2 of its campuses, Logan and the Gold Coast, are located in areas that historically have had very poor levels of access to universities. Indeed, the Gold Coast continues to be disadvantaged by an allocation of publicly funded student places that is unacceptably below national averages. Griffith thus has taken and will continue to take a leading role in lobbying the federal government to redress this acknowledged imbalance. Griffith has an international approach to education and one of the most extensive networks of international linkages in Australia. Its international student population at around 3,500 is one of the largest in Queensland and one of the 10 largest in Australia. Not surprisingly, Griffith has won consecutive Premier of Queensland awards for export excellence in the category of education. The faculties represented this evening are among the strongest performing at Griffith. Environmental Sciences was one of the 4 foundation schools at Griffith and has become the leading faculty in Australia for research and teaching on environmental issues. It is also one of the leading faculties in this area in the world. Environmental Sciences is a partner in 7 of the 15 CRCs that deal with environmental issues, while the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology is a partner in the newly established CRC for Smart Internet Technology. But dare I say, the achievements of our students speak loudest of both their own talents and the quality of the teaching they receive. For 5 years in a row, Griffith students in the schools of Microelectronic Engineering and Computing and Information Technology have won the tertiary education category of the prestigious Information Technology and Communications Awards. Those who have participated in the Industry Affiliates program have generated new technologies worth millions of dollars to Queensland businesses. Since this program began 10 years ago, it has acted as a de facto business incubator, and I am happy to say this year, with financial support from the Queensland Government, a formal incubator program has commenced within the Industry Affiliates program. As I have already alluded to this evening, our best and longest lasting contributions to the fields of engineering and environment sciences are sitting here with us tonight. To our graduating students, may I say that now your studies are completed, you are joining an elite group. The percentage of the Australian population who possess tertiary qualifications is not large. As members of this group, you can have reasonable expectations for better career opportunities and rewards. However, the road will not always be easy, and there are no guarantees of outcomes. For many of you, tonight is another step in what will be a lifetime of continuous learning and development. The benefits of a good education are well documented. It enables us to realise our potential as individuals, as members of our families and community, and in our chosen careers. At the same time, education also brings a particular responsibility to work for a better world, to be sensitive and responsive to issues of social justice, and to be competent, ethical and hard-working professionals in whatever field of endeavour we choose for ourselves. I commend you on the achievements which already signify your personal determination, energy, and the ability to make differences in your lives. However, it takes more than determination to succeed. The building blocks provided by this university and the partnership we have forged with you to this point are important, but the support of your family and friends should never be underestimated. It is true that change is inevitable. Time, your career, and the people in your lives will all make some contributions to this change process. Change is an opportunity for growth and learning and to discover diverse aspects of the human condition. I hope that, added to the knowledge you already possess, these experiences will nurture tolerance and understanding. My final hope for all graduates tonight is that your years of preparation to reach this point will be the impetus for much more work and study that will reward you with many years of happiness and fulfilment. I hope that in this process of continuous learning, you will always give back to the world in keeping with the education and opportunities afforded you. As we continue with this evening's proceedings, I would again express my very warm congratulations to each one of you and extend to you our best wishes for your lives ahead. I now call on the Deans to present the graduates from their respective faculties who are to receive their awards at this ceremony.
Acting Chancellor, Professor Barry Harrison, Dean of the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology.
Acting Chancellor, I present graduates from the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology who are to receive the following awards. Bachelor of Engineering in Microelectronic Engineering, Adrian Rowe. Justin Elvery. John Friedrich Mann. Ryan Lister. Eric Lynn. John Negwa. Paul Newman. Teen Yuan. David Ostini. Manning Puganini. Ruben Richard Jeffrey. Mark Rutherford. Wayne Situ. Atif Shafai. Bachelor of Engineering in Microelectronic Engineering with second class honours Division A, Nico Samuto. Bachelor of Engineering in Microelectronic Engineering with second class honours Division B, David Brennan. Bachelor of Engineering in Microelectronic Engineering, Bachelor of Information Technology, Peter Barrett. Scott Jorgensen. David Murphy. Joshua Newell. Mang Tang, Bachelor of Engineering and Microelectronic Engineering with First Class Honours and Bachelor of Information Technology, Stuart Bain. Peter Beardsley. Craig Clark. Harold Ebersbach. David Hall. Acting Chancellor, the following graduate has been awarded the Microelectronic Engineering Medal for 2001 for the most outstanding academic achievement in a bachelor's degree. Nicholas Jarrett. Scott Jones. Aaron McCarthy. Bachelor of Engineering in Microelectronic Engineering with Second Class Honours, Division A, and Bachelor of Information Technology, Carly Gillen. Alan Conn. Damien Radford. Bachelor of Engineering in Microelectronic Engineering with First Class Honours and Bachelor of Science, Stephen Hiddenbotham. Bachelor of Engineering in Microelectronic Engineering with Second Class Honours, Division A, and Bachelor of Science, Brendan Shields. Bachelor of Engineering in Software Engineering, Lucas Dowd. Ian Robinson. Bachelor of Engineering and Software Engineering with First Class Honours, Anne Mulcanna. Bachelor of Engineering and Software Engineering with Second Class Honours, Division A, Kim Drummond. Bachelor of Engineering, Bachelor of Commerce in Microelectronics and Management with Second Class Honours, Division A, Francis Choi. Bachelor of Information Technology, Mark Alquin. Bradley Backwell. Daniel Bailey. Jason Barrett. Michael Burns. J.R. Castro. Anderson Chen. Nathan Chatfield. Griffith Chow. Ashley Chung. Ristu Dimkim. Darren Doran. John Doyle. Adam Fawns. Christian Fay. Dino Forbes. Andrew Fraser. Tony Gillen. Richard Gogolin. Andrew Goodwin. Brett Grisha. Bruce Hazelwood. Leslie Holmes. Jiankang Wang. Alicia Hamaki. Shashadaran Ganagrathaman. Henry Kortnicki. Acting Chancellor, the following graduate is to receive both the Bachelor of Information Technology and the Bachelor of Multimedia Award. Melissa Gornithian. From Kieran Kwok. John Lester. Just to know. Luke Lester. Marley Lim. Daniel Liu. Kuchan Liu. Engcha Lo. Julie Lowe. James Marshall. Andrew Martin. John Martin. Bo Mason. Hugh McLaughlin. Nicole Mills. Jack Mazura. Tak Ng. Matthew O'Connor. Stephen Pearce. Sam Purcell. James Rasmussen. Zachary Rice. Preston Rogers. Manuel Solonius. Michelle Snow. Nora Lee Totley. Glenn Tran. Yu Wang. Anthony Webb. Jamison Wu. Zaza. Vaughan Young. Christopher Younger. Bachelor of Information Technologies with Advanced Studies, Timothy Hodge. Andreas Ong. John Pfeiffer. Adrian Sutton. Bachelor of Information Technology with First Class Honours, Janine Beekhausen. Jacqueline Stark. Bachelor of Internet Computing, Jacob Ball. Michael Beaumont. Michael Boredom. Jason Brindley. Raymond Crowther. Aaron Hons. Grant Holder. Alec Jenkins. Kate Jones. Dirk Libischer. Philippa Pike. Cameron Prime. Carl Sherrod. Damon Wade. Bachelor of Multimedia, Bistra and Strova. Evita Burgess. Acting Chancellor, the following graduate has been awarded the Multimedia Study Medal for 2001 for the most outstanding academic achievement in a bachelor's degree, Melissa Chalmers. Kishore Ganarathi. Annie Richard Hofsoy. Alyssa Kirkwood. Lewis Landaverdi. Melissa Lim. Horatio Lopez. Bradley Nielsen. Laura Smith. Matthew Spriggins. Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Information Technology, Dion Giddos. Michelle Morley. Jessica Woodward. Master of Computer and Information Engineering, Magnus Nilsson. Master of E-Commerce, Mike Burnett. Jitakom Chum Chiron. Alex Daniel. Samuel Lynn. Melissa Smith. Yushuan Sun. Joy Wang. Kazoo. Tracy Youngleson. Eleni Zan. Master of Engineering in Very Large Scale Integrated System Design, Malcolm Adams. Michael Ng. Lilian C. Aloik Sharma. Master of Information and Communication Technology, David Sun. Moranan Coombe. Acting Chancellor, the University Medal may be awarded in recognition of academic excellence to graduates who have completed the requirements for both a bachelor degree of the university and a degree with, and Chancellor, I'm pleased to present graduates from the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology who have been granted the 2001 University Medal, James Jarrett. No show? Sorry? James Jarrett. Anne Mulcahy. Aaron McCarthy. Jacqueline Stark. Acting Chancellor, I now present graduates for the award of Doctor of Philosophy. Today the University is proud to honour graduates who satisfied the rigorous criteria for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Chancellor, the following graduates have been granted the degree of Doctor of Philosophy taken in the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology. Real-time collaborative graphic editing systems allow multiple users in different sites to edit the same graphics document at the same time. In his thesis, David identified the inconsistency problem which may occur in these types of systems. He proposed a multiple objective version strategy to maintain document consistency and an undo scheme to undo previous operations. Acting Chancellor, I present Dr. David Chan. Software failures have enormous social and economic implications. This dissertation addressed weaknesses in the research into the production of high-quality software systems. The finding from 3 case studies strongly suggests that many organisational, cultural and human issues associated with software development influence the quality of software products. Acting Chancellor, I present Dr. Jennifer Gaston. Acting Chancellor, that concludes the presentations of the graduates from the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology.
Acting Chancellor, Professor Roy Rickson, Dean of the Faculty of Environmental Sciences.
Acting Chancellor, I present graduates from the Faculty of Environmental Sciences who are to receive the following awards. Bachelor of Engineering in Environmental Engineering, Ben Cotton. Paul Hinofsky. Jason Turnbull. Wasanta Wirathunga. Bachelor of Engineering in Environmental Engineering with second class honors, Division A, Narida Beard. Talia Campbell. Sharon Harley. Edward Henty. Nicole Lemuth. Emily Vinny. Bachelor of Engineering in Environmental Engineering with second-class honors, Division B, Christy Batten. Brendan Bolt. Helen Clark. Timothy Horrigan. Jason Kane. Bachelor of Environmental Planning, Michael Beekhausen. Simon Dwyer. Brent Gardiner. Ian Gordon. John McKinnery. Alistair Oldham. Christy Plant. Paul Rule. Dale Schroeder. Ben Walsh. Chancellor, the following graduates have been awarded the Environmental Planning Medal for 2001 for the most outstanding academic achievement in a bachelor's degree. Richard Hansen. Ian Knight. Joanne Symes. Bachelor of Environmental Planning with second-class honors, Division A, Paul Brookfield. And Michael Bighausen. Michael Bighausen comes in here. Okay. Bachelor of Environmental Planning with second-class honors, Division B, Casey Mitchell. Bachelor of Environmental Science, Benson Tok Hin Ao Jung. Tari Bowling. Chris Curtis. Ana D. Ramundo. Michelle Duarte. James Fawcett. Rosalind Ferguson. Kate Gilder. Benjamin Green. Laura Hawley. Benjamin Harrison. Sharon Honeysett. Alan Johns. Louise Jordan. Claire Kelleher. Susan Kidd. Samantha LaRocca. Lance Maddock. Meg McKellar Stewart. Stephanie Meyer Gleaves. Nicholas Montague. Kimberly Rees. Barb Rosendale. Michael Cellini. Kristen Senden. Gemma Somerville. Philippa Thrum. David William Toms. Sarah Walker. Tracy Webb. Jason Weber. Gary Wilson. Bachelor of Environmental Technology, Ruth Huang. Elisabetta Ionescu. Samantha Marriott. Bachelor of Science with First Class Honours in Australian Environmental Studies, Joanne Burton. Heather Karen Ewens. Bachelor of Science in Ecology and Conservation Biology, Sarah Balmano. Master of Engineering Science in Environmental Engineering, Bechawan Suwan Ping Kao. Andreas Tinclint. Jackson Man Kit Chu. Master of Environmental Education, Gary James. Master of Environmental Management, Fran Biggie. Erica Metcalf. Christopher Rudolph Wolf. Philip Young. Master of Philosophy, Hongwei Zhu. Chancellor, I will now present candidates for the award of Doctor of Philosophy. Today, the University is proud to honor graduates who have satisfied the rigorous criteria for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Chancellor, the following graduates have been granted the degree of Doctor of Philosophy taken in the Faculty of Environmental Sciences. A two-dimensional hydrodynamic model for water and sediment movement was developed and applied in the Mary River in southeast Queensland. The mathematical model, in combination with field investigation of the fluvial processes, provides a method for a more accurate assessment of river dynamics. This approach represents a powerful tool for planning and monitoring of dredging activities in a morphologically active river. Acting Chancellor, I present Dr. Mohan Amgar. Darren's study of road runoff was conducted to develop a better understanding of environmental impacts and best management practices for southeast Queensland. A variety of water quality and physical parameters were monitored to develop an understanding of interrelated factors. Results concluded that pollutant concentrations almost always exceeded relevant national guidelines and that current best management practices are inadequate for Southeast Queensland conditions. Acting Chancellor, I present Dr. Darren William Draper. "62 publications about the selected bird families appeared in peer-reviewed journals and a book during 1970 to 2001. A synthesis of results and analysis concludes with a reassessment of relationships between the families and of taxa at all taxonomic levels within each." Acting Chancellor, I present Dr. Clifford Brodie Frith. Acting Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Environmental Sciences.
Ladies and gentlemen, there will now be a brief musical interlude performed by students of the Queensland Conservatorium, Griffith University.
Yes, indeed. That's going to be a very hard act to follow. Having said that, I now call upon the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Glyn Davis, to introduce our guest speaker for this evening.
Acting Chancellor, James Purtill has pursued his interests in the natural sciences and the environment through his studies, his career and even his pastimes. He's deeply committed to creating community support for a broad view of environmental protection that encompasses not only ecological significance but also the environment's importance as a vital resource in economic and social activity. It's a task for which James is well placed and well qualified. He has extensive senior experience in environmental management, having been an Executive Director of Floor Daniel GTI Australia, a multidisciplinary environmental consulting firm. In this role, James is responsible for mining industry programs throughout Australia and Southeast Asia, as well as regional responsibilities for Queensland and the Northern Territory. He has also worked for the University of London, the New South Wales Water Resources Commission and the Australian Bureau of Mineral Resources. In August 2001, James was appointed Director General of the Queensland Environmental Protection Agency from his position as the agency's Director of Environmental Operations. His responsibilities as Director of Environmental Operations include licensing, waste management, enforcement, compliance, community response, local government and industry support services. James joined the Zoological Society while still at primary school and went on to complete a Bachelor of Science with Honours from the University of New South Wales. He also holds a Master of Business Administration from the University of Queensland. James is a keen follower of the Australian wallabies, the furry ones and the football species, and he enjoys bushwalking and exploring in the great outdoors with his closely knit family. Acting Chancellor, it gives me great pleasure to call upon Mr James Purtill to deliver this evening's occasional address.
Acting Chancellor, Mr Henry Smerdon, Vice-Chancellor, Professor Glyn Davis, members of the University Council, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. It's just dawned upon me that having had your degrees already conferred upon you, the only thing that stands between you and the celebrations that you've probably been planning for the last few months is me and this speech. So I seek your indulgence, bear with me, and in return I'll keep it succinct so you can get to what you're really here to do in the next 10 or 15 minutes or so. First of all, my congratulations to all graduates. This is a great and important occasion for you, your family and your friends. Tonight is one of those special occasions when your achievement is formally acknowledged and there is a tangible award for your efforts over the last few years. Tertiary achievement is undoubtedly something to celebrate, but graduating is also an opportunity to reflect on the sort of things that will motivate and inspire you over the coming years in your professional life. I'd like to take this opportunity to offer some ideas which might help in this regard. As a starting point, I'd like you to reflect on the development of the engineering, IT and environmental management professions. Less than 20 years ago, notwithstanding the outstanding record of the AES course, environmental degrees and dedicated IT courses were a rarity. While engineering disciplines were well established, today's levels of integrated engineering disciplines simply didn't exist and weren't available. Just like your professions, our technology-driven society is engaged in a rapidly evolving process. Just as we take some of those remarkable innovations, for example, the microprocessor, for granted, it's easy to take your own emergence as graduates for granted too. I think it's worth remembering that as some of the first graduates of the 21st century, you are different from the typical graduates of earlier years. While there's been remarkable change over the past few decades, the pace of change and innovation in the last 5 years has been particularly rapid, the period coinciding with your study as undergraduates. You are the graduates of an environment of accelerated change and a climate where innovation is increasingly a key focus for both traditional and non-traditional professions. This focus on innovation is a sign of the times, which now is so fundamental to our sustainable future that it's part and parcel of both public and private business planning. As graduates, you have the opportunity to be active players in the process of applying innovative solutions to those with the professions and industries looking to recruit enthusiastic new talent. As the Acting Chancellor has already mentioned, the Queensland Government has embraced the concept of the smart state. I want to talk about how the smart state approach supports the concept of sustainable development. That is, development which optimises economic, social and environmental outcomes, and how your professions are key to ensuring in delivering sustainable development for both Queensland and Australia. The Smart State policy focuses on the need to create an internationally competitive economy based on our abundant natural capital, our natural resources, our rich social capital, for example, our standard of living, our standard of education, and maximising the benefits of our strategic location in the Asia-Pacific region. It also recognises that we are relatively small in population and we're competing in a global market, a market that is continually raising and lowering barriers to competition. This means that we must be capable of competing via better, faster, smarter and more sustainable approaches to business. In the past, I think we've relied upon our natural resources, our natural capital, to provide the foundation of our relatively high social and economic standing. Historically, we've exploited those natural resources, our minerals, our energy resources, water, forests, land, biodiversity. There was plenty of it, in some cases apparently no end to it, but I think we've seen now that that's simply not the case. Primary production was exported with little or no value adding to those commodities, and shipped to countries that were not blessed with the same level of natural resources that we enjoy. Those countries, in turn, were able to value add to those products and use smart technologies to compensate for their lack of natural endowment in natural resources. But we know that that approach of the past is no longer acceptable, as it is simply unsustainable and uncompetitive. Queensland has identified that it needs to be more competitive, value add to our natural resources and invest back into them. There's a growing need for engineers, IT specialists and environmental scientists as a result. If you think about Queensland's own natural and social capital, it is clear that we have plenty of opportunities to build internationally competitive value-adding industries. We have the wherewithal to create a society based on optimising good social, economic and environmental outcomes, not compromising them, not focusing on one to the disadvantage of the others, not focusing on the economic to the detriment of the social and environmental, not focusing on the others to the detriment of our economic well-being as well. The idea is that depleting your capital until it runs out is not a smart way to invest. We need to at least maintain and if not improve our capital base so that that can be passed on as a viable asset to future generations. As a society, we're still coming to terms with new ways of investing in our natural and social capital. For graduates starting careers in engineering, IT and environmental sciences, I think the shift away from the old single bottom line at any cost scenario to one of the triple bottom line, where economic, social and environmental considerations are factored into the wealth creation equation, offers you a much more exciting and rewarding vocational choice than has ever been afforded before. So the scene is set for you as graduates of environmental science, engineering and IT into the future. Coinciding with your graduation with Queensland's commitment to the smart state is fortunate timing. I think your prospects are better than they've ever been before. But what about you as individuals? How can each of you as individuals take up the challenges ahead and succeed? I'd like to spend a moment talking about you as individuals and your professions from tonight onwards. In my case, I'm very fortunate to be in an extremely challenging and exciting job. It has afforded me opportunities and challenges that I never contemplated when I graduated, when I was sitting in your chair, hopefully not that long ago, but a few years ago. The Environmental Protection Agency in Queensland employs 2,500 people involved in a broad spectrum of environmental issues, managing our 11 million hectares of national parks and forests, significant research, biodiversity planning and conservation, coastal engineering, cleaner production, protection of our natural and cultural heritage, just to name a few. But alas, my work has not always been as exciting and as varied as I am happy enough to report today. Each of you will know, or will learn pretty soon, that the key to being a great scientist or engineer or IT technologist has very humble beginnings. In fact, very humble and often monotonous beginnings. Good science demands a commitment to strict methodological and quality control on work, and the repeatability of results is the key to its rigour and credibility. Many of you will find yourselves engaged in this type of work. This is the foundation of a successful career in your chosen disciplines. The foundation that will allow you to identify and analyse increasingly complex problems. And that foundation starts here. It starts with your graduation this evening and continues on. By putting the same level of dedication into all aspects of your profession from day one, whether it be preparing reams of code or collecting large data sets, you'll be developing the skills required to adapt to our ever-changing and ever-challenging world. I implore you to embrace that with gusto and enthusiasm. There's never been a better time to be a scientist, engineer or an IT specialist. Significant resources have been committed to delivering the smart state outcomes, to recognise and nurture our technical talent and inspire communities to embrace the triple bottom line and contribute to a Queensland where economic, social and environmental outcomes are no longer mutually exclusive. The most successful and rewarding careers are founded on two things: doing something that you love and being good at it. Just being here tonight proves that you're good at it. I hope you also love it, and I hope you bring skill and passion to your profession. Providing you don't overdo it tonight when you leave here, you should be able to lock tonight into the memory bank and reflect on your professional development as you gain more experience in the years ahead. While I'm a little biased, I started out as a science graduate myself. I think that the careers that await engineers, IT specialists and environmental scientists and planners are ones that make a difference. You will make a difference and can play a key role in creating the smart state. Today's graduation may feel like the end of a long journey for some of you, but it is, of course, just one step on a continuous journey. A journey, I hope, of lifelong learning for you, and one that will set you up to make a difference. Congratulations, enjoy the moment, enjoy the night, and especially enjoy your careers. Thank you.
James Purtill is an outstanding leader of environmental policy in Queensland because, as his presentation tonight makes clear, he combines passion for better environmental outcomes with an understanding about the way the hard sciences of engineering must interact with social and economic assessment processes to produce lasting and measurable improvement. In a previous life, I had the great pleasure of working alongside James, so I know well in some detail the skills and the dedication he brings to his role at the Environmental Protection Agency. James reflected on the development of environmental, IT and engineering over the last 20 years and the way these now come together around major social and environmental problems. But he also warned about the responsibilities of graduates. Sustainable development is not just a slogan. It's a central objective for a society that's concerned about its natural environment. For graduates, James reminded us, sustainable development becomes both a goal and an obligation, a necessary underpinning for the workplaces that you will enter and increasingly for the workplaces that you will create. The triple bottom line, social, environmental and economic, will become an essential part of the makeup of any enterprise. It's an important message, it's a timely message. but so too is his advice that your career will depend on both talent and care for your subject, values that James clearly demonstrates in his own commitment. James, we're honoured by your participation in this graduation ceremony tonight. I know our graduates, their family and friends will want to join in acknowledging your occasional address. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, the ceremony is now concluded. When the music begins, please rise and remain standing as the dais and staff processions, along with the graduates, retire.